the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Jets at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. But here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. On the move to his left. Completes it to the fullback, Hill. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Dillon. And every tackle about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on the East. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He'll dump this down to Dillon. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. More from L.A. in a moment. An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Here's Tannehill. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. They snap it to Tannehill. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Quentin Williams with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Jets will take over. As A.J. Dillon, such a powerful runner, ready to lead this offense again on this next series. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one going. We're all knotted up at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And New York set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going deep here for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
On third down, Cousins. It's complete to Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. After a break down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Tannehill's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. Out to his left. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Had no command that time, man. Ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 5 now. Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Tannehill. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 6 yards away. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be. The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And he comes back with one complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A first down throw for Cousins. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Again, it's Cousins. Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down and 1 with Hall. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take. As they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. It's Eckler again. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Cousins now. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give for Dillon running right. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Off play action, Tannehill steps away. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41.
I think this one want to rock. Because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Cousins throw there complete to Allen. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down. Cousins. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And that, Charles, you have to think a pretty avoid. And now before the ball changes, hands.
Play is under review.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On second down, Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down into 3.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to go. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Eckler, touchdown, Chargers. He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, here's Dillon. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Dillon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill rolling to his left. Tannehill intercepted again. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.